Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video in Azure Data Factory playlist. So if you are new to this video, I highly recommend you to watch the previous video where I have explained about what is Azure and what is Azure Data Factory. So please watch the video to understand how Azure works and what is Azure Data Factory. So Azure Data Factory is a cloud-based ETL tool provided by Azure. So it is used to perform your data management and data orchestration. So in this video we are going to see a high level demonstration of how ADF works and what are the high level features available in Azure Data Factory, and we are going to see a live demonstration how to create Azure Data Factory in Azure portal. So let's get started. So how to create an Azure Data Factory in Azure portal. So to create an Azure Data Factory you must need to have an Azure subscription. So if you are a college student, you can use your college email address to register for the Azure free subscription offered for students, and if you are an working professional, you can use your organizational mail ID to start your Azure trial, and while enabling the trial, Azure provides you with some few amounts of dollars with which you can able to perform all the resource creation and management in Azure portal. So first we need to enable Azure subscription to use all the resources available in the Azure. So you can use the resource that has been provided by the Azure in the trial amount. So to create an Azure Data Factory you must not incur any cost. It will only charge for what you use. So when you create an Azure Data Factory you will not provide any cost. We need to pay only for the data movement that has been happened. So let us see what are the components available in Azure Data Factory. So first we have a home tab available in Azure Data Factory. In this, first we have some get started guides. So from this you can learn how ADF works and what are the high level things in ADF, and you can get those stuffs in the get started guide. And we have sample scenario documentations where you can learn how complex scenario works, how complex transformations has been implemented in Azure Data Factory, and those scenarios has been made as a documentation and has been provided in the home tab. And the second tab is the Azure author tab. So this is the most important tab in the ADF. So in this we are going to perform all the operations, the data movement and all the configurations in the single tab. So in this tab the first concepts is pipelines. So the pipeline is the main concept in Azure Data Factory where you can able to perform all the activities that you are going to perform, and you can manage all the activities in an ordered manner, and you can able to schedule all those pipelines, and you can run the pipelines in ADF. So the next concept is activities. So we have multiple activities available for us, like a copy activity and a store procedure activity, lookup activity, and so much of the activities to perform your copy and transformation stuffs. So we have data sets available for us. The data sets are nothing but the reference of what you are going to take in the source and for the destination. So we can provide a Azure SQL database as a source, or as a destination we can provide a Azure blob storage as a CSV file or an Excel file. So what we are going to take as a source or a destination we need to provide as a data set. So we can create those data sets in the Azure author tab. So we have data flows. So in this author tab you can able to create data flows. Data flows are nothing but just like in the pipelines you can able to run multiple activities that can be used to perform your data movement and orchestration. In this data flows we can able to perform multiple transformations. So there are a number of transformations like filter, sort and aggregations. So all the transformations has been implemented in the data flows, and you can able to run those data flows by including that in the data pipelines. So also we can use the schedule from the Azure author tab. So here you can provide triggers. So based on the triggers you can schedule your pipelines in hourly, daily, monthly basis, or you can able to perform the triggers with a certain custom actions. So if it can work based on events. So if a file has been updated or has been deleted in Azure blob storage, then you can able to trigger the pipeline in such orders. So all these components are the main thing available in the Azure Author tab. So the next tab available in ADF is the Monitor tab. So in this Monitor tab, you can see all the pipeline runs, and you can maintain all the cost and activities over here. So in this pipeline runs, it will display all the pipeline run that has been happened, and if a pipeline run has been gone in error, you can see what error has been happened, and based on that error you can able to fix those pipeline runs. And it also displays trigger runs. So if you have scheduled a trigger for a pipeline or an event based trigger, then those trigger runs has been monitored in this Monitor tab. So you can see when a pipeline has been triggered, or what error has gone through in the pipeline. And we have alerts and metrics in this Monitor tab. So you can set alerts and metrics for your usage in Azure Data Factory. So you can send alerts for your usage, and you can set metrics for the amount that has been used in this ADF. So the next main tab available in ADF is the Manage tab. So in this Manage tab, we are going to manage all the things that has been used in ADF. So first we have integration runtimes. The integration runtimes are nothing but the environment that we are going to use. So it may be an Azure cloud platform, or it is an on-premise or an SSIS service. So the next thing is the linked service. So linked service is the connection that we are going to configure for the source or a destination. So we need to provide a connection for the source to the destination to perform our copy activity and the orchestration activities. So we have seen already that we can use version control system in ADF. So you can connect your Azure DevOps account or an GitHub account to the Azure Data Factory, and you can create multiple branches and work together, and you can deploy those changes in the GitHub or an Azure DevOps. So you can maintain the version control with Azure Data Factory through connecting your GitHub or an Azure DevOps account. And we have ARM templates available in ADF. So ARM is also known as Azure Resource Manager. So this is nothing but a template file that contains all the metadata activities of your Azure Data Factory. So all the things that you have created in the Azure Data Factory has been mapped or stored as an JSON format in this ARM templates. You can just export the ARM template from your Data Factory, and you can import those template inside your new Data Factory to get all the features that you has been created in the previous ADF. So and also we have triggers and parameters. You can just create a trigger and manage those triggers. So you can able to update a new trigger, update the existing triggers, or you can able to create a new trigger and assign it in the pipelines. So also we have parameters. So you can set parameters in the pipeline level, or you can set parameters for global level. The parameters are usually used when we are going to dynamically pass few values to your pipelines. So we can create such parameters globally. The parameters which you have created globally will be listed under this Manage tab. Here you can manage those parameters as well. So this Manage tab is very much helpful for you to maintain all the things that you have been using for your pipelines in this Azure Data Factory. So these things are the 4 tabs available in Azure Data Factory: the home tab, the author tab, the monitor tab, and the manage tab. So this is the high level features available for you in Azure Data Factory. So first let us get into the demo, and let us create an Azure Data Factory through Azure portal. So we have navigated to the browser. You can just search Azure portal, or you can just write portal.azure.com. So this will redirect you to the Azure portal. So the landing page is the Azure portal. If you are a new user, it will ask you to log in with your email address that is associated with your Azure sponsorship. So you need to enable the trial to use all the features in the Azure. So I have enabled my subscription. So currently it is active. So you can see there is a subscription option. Let us get into that. So here I have a subscription available for me. So you can see the subscription name, subscription ID, and my role. So we can assign our subscription for multiple users under our tenant. So currently I am the account admin for this subscription, and so you can see the status, this is active. So once you create an Azure subscription, it will be active throughout the cost has been exhausted or the trial period ends. So let us get back to the home tab. So here you can see the recent activities that you has been performed and also the recent tabs that has been opened. So here we have the Azure Entra ID where you can manage all the security purpose, and we have resource groups. So resource groups are nothing but you can able to create a folder like structure in Azure Data Factory and Azure. So this will help you for your easy management of your cost. So if you are working on a project, you are going to create multiple resources like Azure Data Factory, Azure SQL, DB. So you can create all those resources under a resource group. So it will be helpful for easy cost management and assigning roles for those resource groups. So first let us create an Azure Data Factory. So for a best practice, first let us create an resource group, and then under those resource group we can create a data factory. So we have already an resource group available for us. So first let me create a new resource group. You can click on the create new option. Here you need to select the subscription. Currently I have only one subscription. I have selected the subscription. Here you need to provide the name for your resource group. So you can follow the naming convention, resource group hyphen. You can provide Azure Data Factory. So it will validate if the name available. So the current name is available. You need to select the region for you. So let me select Central India, and you can get into the tags. So this tags will be helpful for you in cost management. So as of now let me leave these tabs and just get into the review and create. Here you can see we have selected the subscription and the resource group name and our region. So this is the overview page. Here you can just click create. So then the resource group will be created, and it will display the resource group under the resource available resource groups. So here you can just get into the resource group. So under this resource group we can create any number of resources for us. So first let me click this create simple. This will get into the marketplace. Here you can search any of the resources that has been available in Azure. So let me search Data Factory. So this will provide me all the resources. So from this, the first one with Data Factory is the original Azure Data Factory. So first let me click on this. So here you can see this is the Azure Data Factory. So here we can scroll down, you can see the overview page. This shows you the overview of Azure Data Factory and how it looks, and we have other tabs as well. So you can see the plans available for that. So they have provided us, this is a no code and a hybrid ETL tool. So you can perform your operations in a visual manner in Azure Data Factory. So here you can find the usage and support links. So here we have a documentation link. So through this you can find all the documentation available for Azure Data Factory, and here you can see the pricing details for the Azure Data Factory. So the Azure Data Factory will be priced based on the pipeline runs. So it will cost for the integration runtimes and the copy movement activity and the activities that you are going to write. So first just let me create this. So here you need to select the Azure subscription and you need to select the resource group. So currently I have selected the resource group Azure Data Factory. So I need to create this Azure Data Factory under the resource group. So let us provide the name for the Azure Data Factory. let me provide us Data Codex 2024. So we need to select the region. So let me select Central India. So then you can click on next once you provide the name for the data factory. So here you have the configuration to include your Git integration. So this is currently showing us configure later. So if you uncheck this box, you need to provide the details for your version control. So if you are using an Azure DevOps, you need to provide the DevOps account name and the project name, repos name, branch, and the root folder. So if you are using Azure GitHub, then you need to provide the GitHub account name, repository name, branch name, and the root folder. So just you can also able to configure this once you create Azure Data Factory. So just for now, we can just click on this configure later and click next. So here you can see the networking tab. You can see we have enabled this as public endpoint, so we can use this as a public one. So in in certain scenarios we will go with this private endpoints, so this may cause some additional charges, so let us leave that. So in this advanced we can able to perform advanced encryption methods, so just now we don't need that. And here you can add tags, so you can able to find how many cost has been incurred for this creation, and you can just click on the review and create. So this is the overview page. Here you can see what is the subscription, resource group, and the data factory name along the region. So let's click on the create. So it is initializing the deployment. So currently the deployment is in progress. So here you can see now the resource has been deployed. You can just click go to resource. So here you can see we got created the Azure Data Factory. So once you have landed on this page, you can just click on this launch studio to launch your Azure Data Factory. So successfully we have created the Azure Data Factory through Azure portal. So we can just walk through inside the Azure Data Factory in our next video. So I hope this will be helpful for you to understand how to create Azure Data Factory and some high level understanding of what is Azure Data Factory. So if you find this video is helpful for you, please like this and share with your friends. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you can get all the notification for the videos. Thank you for watching.